I almost wonder if it's worse having him fight them because none of the attacks are at me most of the time. So instead, I'm in a position where he's swinging at them, but they're all running towards me and around me, and it's making it more chaotic than knowing exactly where he's actually going to be swinging, you know? Does that make sense? Fuck you, Radon! You're a bitch! I'm sorry. I apologize. I gotta get that third one. Ouch! Son of a bitch! Now, there was just one shining right there, and then I rode up to it, and it's gone. All right, he's in there fighting now. All right, now let's drink our flask of wondrous physic. All right, we got him in. Oh, that's massive damage when I can hit him with it. One more. Oh, he moved. Now he's got Cragblade on his weapons, by the way. We do take damage from that. Oh, he is knocked down. Here. Oh, damn it. All right, let's hop on. Let's drink a blue drink. Oh, God! Here it comes! That's so sick, dude. All right, let's go get the rest of the summons back. We got him really, really low. We got him really low. It's a good start. Get up, boys! Get back in there! You can do this! That one. Get in there, giant crusher! Why are you following me, lady? Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Oh, my God! Oh! Oh, my God! Oh, I just sort of ate that one, didn't I? Oh, we got him! Down goes Radon! We've done it! We got him! Yes! Oh my God, that's such an epic fight. Nice! We did it! Yes! Whoa. Whoa. A red mark has been made on the map. So essentially, what happened there is we killed Radon. Awesome, by the way. Good job, everybody. We did it. But once you kill Radon, you resume the movement of the stars, causing essentially one to crash down onto the lands between. And now we'll have to go and explore that a little bit here. But first, let's actually come way up here by the site of grace, and you'll see that our two buddies are actually here. So we might as well grab this site of grace. Let's go down and talk to Alexander first. See what he's got to say.
Ah, hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward.
I didn't see that.
And as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
He was in there battling it out. You did fine, buddy. That was a demigod. It's okay.
But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time.
Okay.
And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars. Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet.
Make Alexander great again. I know it, right? Don't you feel bad for him?
The bodies found here are exceedingly fine.
Now he's repeating himself.
Who could... Just you...
You gotta love his optimism. No matter what, he will become a great jar warrior. All right, now we have Blythe.
Ah, good. I was waiting for you. Oh, what a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one.
Word.
And the path has now been cleared. To Nokran, where Ranni's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more for Mistress Ranni.
For Mistress Ranni.
Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth.
Meet where the falling star bit the earth.
Side by side. My only purpose is to fight for Ranni's fate, sword and fang. The curtain's rising. On the final act.
Hold on 1 second. All right. Sorry. I was getting cold. Had a fan on me. Getting cold. You know, it's funny. Yesterday here in Michigan, it was like 90 something degrees, 95. It's 72 right now. The temperature has definitely died off. All right, so essentially that is it. We have now killed Radahn. Ding dong, Radahn is dead. So we got like 70,000 runes for that, by the way. You can take this back, and it will take you actually back to the entrance, and you can go back up and speak to somebody up there. So let's go back that way. Oh, it actually, what? It takes you outside. Interesting. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that. I've been hot as fuck at work all week, and the day that I have class, it's nice and whack. Wait, it's nice? It's so whack? Yeah. Yeah, the day that you can't be outside and enjoying it, right? The rest of the days you were like, just put me inside. Snipes, everybody around here is like, oh my God, it's so hot. I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Throwing a flashback.
Ah! Katugi-san, thank you so much for redeeming 5,000 rockets for me to wish bad things upon you. Katugi, what is up? How are you? Let's actually examine travel to another location now. See what happens now when we make it across. Yeah. All right, so essentially it teleports us to the same location. Let's come up here. Let's actually spend some of these points. Let's spend some of these. This should be 2 level up, right? I would assume 2 level ups. Yeah, 30. Actually, it might be just short of 2. Might have to pop another rune or something. So let's put this into Yeah, what are we at? Let's see here. Let's use that one. We're 10 grand short. Let's try and get another 10 grand. Inventory. Oh, the new tab's messing me up bad. We need another 10 grand. Let's just use all of these. That should put us close. That was 6,400. Use 2 of these. 3 of these. 3,600. Yeah, there it is. We should be close. I'm good, Saskatoogie, and you're welcome. Thanks for the bad things. Lurk? Can't go into a lurk. You can't flashbang me and immediately jump into a lurk. Not all right. Katoogie, thank you. I appreciate you. And the dudes are still in here. Can we go have a conversation with any of them? Does she have anything to say? And we get the little bow. That's it. The guy is no longer up top screaming down at everybody. We already know Alexander's off. You see, he is now gone. Let's go to the back here. And you can see that he's actually sitting in the chair way in the back before the door. The door's now closed behind him as well. Let's talk to him.
At last, the war festival has ended. Brave champion, you have our gratitude. The celebration was spectacular. General Radahn is surely pleased. Festering with rot and crippled by madness, all he wanted was an honorable death.
All he wanted was to die in combat. It's all he knew his entire life.
Finally, my work is done. I'm no longer bound to this fortress. I have a task in mind. Old business, you could say. You wouldn't understand. May we meet again, if the fates deign it. Brave champion.
Brave champion. And we will be meeting him again.
It's time I went on my way. May we meet again, if the fates deign it. Brave champion.
Brave champion. All right, that is all we got from him right now. Let's go back to the chamber. And now you can actually hear the music has ended, and now there is a boss fog that is now covering the door. So, if you ever want to proceed again through here, you're going to have to do a little bit of a boss fight. And you can see out here, the soldiers have now taken up their spot here at the very top. And they're manning all of these little fire deals. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, so we're not going to actually go through this area right now. Instead, I want to do as our friend Blythe requested. I'm actually going to sit down so we can get out of combat. Let's pop up. First things first, let's actually go and see if Ronnie has woken up yet. I don't think she does. I don't think she wakes up until after the next part of her quest, but I just want to be sure. I'm 99% sure she's still sleeping. And then I do want to go talk to Sullivan as well. And who else? There's somebody else I want to chat with. Oh, we gotta go talk. We gotta go back to what do you call it? Round Table Hold as well and talk to everybody there. Anytime you go and obtain a great rune, essentially get in the habit. I got a great rune. I'm immediately gonna go back and talk to everybody at the at Round Table Hold. And it looks like she is, in fact, still sound asleep. She's still sound asleep. So now let's go back, talk to Sullivan real quick. I'm pretty sure Sullivan doesn't have anything to say right now either, but again, it's been so long since I've done Sullivan's quest line that I'm afraid that there is going to be, I'm going to miss something. I'm pretty sure the next time you talk to Sullivis is after Ronnie wakes up. Man, what an epic fight that is, right? Like, that fight with Radahn is so... It's just such an... Again, that's 2 fights already that I consider to be, like, 2 of the coolest... Like, the introduction when you fight Godric the Grafted, it's your first boss fight in the game. He cuts off his arm, is screaming the entire time, and then grafts a fucking dragon head onto his arm. And then that scene where they pull away... and he's got a dragon on his arm breathing fire across the sky, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs. It's so badass. And then you get this where you go to the second phase. The whole fight with Radahn, like leading up to it, is cool because you have like this festival that's taking place. You get the pep talk. You get down there. He's shooting arrows at you. Then you start doing damage. You get him down to half health. And then he takes off and returns as a fucking meteor to the ground. It's like, oh my God.
Begging for another
So
lesson
epic.
so soon.
So epic.
There remains much to be done. Make it quick.
About the scheme. Ask him about this.
Perhaps you'll be interested in a little scheme of mine. It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady Rani. How does that sound?
So he has a scheme that he has hatched. So you don't have to wait until she's awake. We definitely want to say we're interested in this.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something. A rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms.
So you can kind of get what you can tell what he's getting at here. Sullivis is a sorcerer that, by the way, Snipes, yes, it is on Steam. It's on Steam. Sullivis is a sorcerer who specializes in making puppets out of people. Essentially, what he wanted to do is he wanted us to give that drought to Nefeli so that he could turn Nefeli into a puppet and then have her always and forever. And you can sort of see where he's going with this. He needs to get a special amber starlight shard. And with that, he wants to essentially make Ronnie a puppet of his. It can even make, he said it could even make a demigod such as Ronnie a puppet. So about amber starlight.
Procure it for me. The rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. No other sorceries or nothing for us to learn, so we'll go ahead and exit. Let's go ahead and grab that starlight shard right now because it's rather easy for us to get. We're going to come up here to Altus Highway Junction, where we've already been. And I'm pretty sure I know where this is, right where this is at, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's right up this way. Let's stop off and see what this spirit has to say. Oh, Erdtree, great Erdtree. The Golden Order itself, unwavering, stretched to the sky. Confer your guidance to our Elden Lord to put this weary world to rights. That didn't have nothing to do with nothing. All right, let's travel up this way. I'm pretty sure that the Starlight Shard we're looking for is in this early direction. I think we have to come up here and we're going to have to drop down in this area below us. And I think that's it right there. But we have to find the right spot to drop down. Right there. Right here. All right. And you can see there's a bunch of the... oh, yeah, nice. There's a bunch of the octopi. Land octopus. What did I just get? Behind me! Did we get it? No, we did not get it. And then, oh, there's one more. And then right here is an item that we can pick up. It is the Amber Starlight. Amber Starlight. It says ingredient used in a special drought. An ephemeral sliver that gives off a pale ember glow. That what remains of a passing flash of starlight. If the stars command our fates, then amber-hued stars must command the fates of the gods. Such is the belief that inspired the use of these shards to prepare a most special drought. Cannot be consumed by mere humans. So you won't be able to do anything with this. It's simply one, it has one use and one use only. All right. Also, we never did read the Remembrance of the Star Scourge either. Let's read these. It says, Remembrance of Star Scourge Radahn, hewn into the Erdtree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. The Red Lion General wielded gravitational powers, which he learned in Celia during his younger days. All so that he would never have to abandon his beloved but scrawny steed. So that horse that was underneath him, if you didn't realize, he was riding a horse the entire time. And that little tiny steed, he loved it so much, but he became so big that he began to crush the horse. So he learned gravitational. He went out and mastered a whole school of this is how great he was. A whole school of magic so that he could make himself so he wasn't a burden upon his scrawny steed. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? And then Radahn's Great Ruin, a great ruin of the Shardbearer Radahn, devoid of any benediction. Seek the divine tower of Caelid, which stands upon the precipice in the Dragon Burrow's shore. And then the final thing we got out of that fight was Radahn's Spear, a great arrow used by Radahn during the Festival of Combat. These are in fact the many spears that he was stabbed by the Clean Rot Knights, imbued with Radahn's gravitational power. That's all of them. All right, so now we got that. So it's just like what was said earlier. The whole Radahn and everything revolving around Radahn is just such a cool bit of lore. It's very, very cool. There's a lot that is around him. Now then, there is an alternate way to actually get in here as well. So you can see that there is a cave. I've always just gone in from the top after I knew where it was. Got some nascent butterflies there, which is nice. And essentially, if we were to follow the road up, that's their site of grace is right over here beyond this. Might as well go up, grab this item while we're walking by. Nothing but an old thing, but there's the site of grace that we actually came to. You can just follow that cliff along the side and go up in through that way as well. So now we have that Amber Starlight. Let's go ahead and take that back to Sullivis now. And we'll see what Sullivis has got to say after that. And then after we're done with this portion, I think we'll go to Round Table Hold. I think we'll end up going back up to Ronnie as well here too. Yoink! Did I go the wrong way? I did. All right, let's go deliver this to Sullivis and see what he wants with it.
How's the puppet I gave you? A thing of exquisite craft, is it not?
I haven't used it, not once. Give Amber Starlight.
Well. You managed to lay your hands on it. The blessed day is finally upon us. Goodness gracious, the way it glistens. Utterly enchanting.
Jesus, bud.
To think
Bring
this
it down
was
a notch.
once a demigod's very fate. My, oh my, oh my.
He's very happy about it.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I should give you your reward. Yeah, please. It's all yours. It's splendid work. Just Marvelous.
We get the magic scorpion charm, which is actually...
Just you wait.
Sorry.
The merriment is soon to begin. The scheme I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
All right. And the magic scorpion charm right here, a talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen, patterned on a scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton, its claws seizing a heart that shimmers with magic. It raises magic attack power but lowers damage negation. So you take more damage, but you do more damage with magic. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we be using this? More damage is kind of bad in the situation that we're in, but fuck it. Joel needs a car. Why not? Why not? We'll put that in place of the, you know what? We should put it in place of the other one. The Carrion Filigree Crest. We'll go Graven School Talisman and then the Magic Scorpion Charm. Yeah, let's do that.
You'll be flabbergasted, I can assure you. The secret I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
Very shortly. All right, and then, so let's reset the game world right now by quitting out of the game, then we're going to jump back in. We're at 39 hours right now on this playthrough, by the way. That's insane. So about halfway to where I was when I 100% completed the game my first time through. All right, then we're just going to jump right back in. And we got Ring of Mikola. This is actually from the DLC, I do believe. I think this is from the DLC, so ignore this. You will not get this. This was for pre-ordering the DLC. I'm not sure why it just showed up now. Probably just because the game is released now, so. So ignore that. Actually, here, we'll actually look at it since we're here. Ring of Mikola. This is what it looks like. This is for pre-ordering the DLC. It's like this, and then when people look at it, you can punch them. It's like that, but real big. All right, talk to him again.
Good. I've been waiting for you. It's finally complete. The perfection of my draft, gleaming nectar sweet. Give it to Rani and ensure she drinks it.
Amber Drought.
The dead-eyed doll lets down her guard in your presence, rather remarkably. Though she might dip her hands in the dirt and feign that icy persona, she's a frail, gentle girl at heart.
Interesting. What about this drought, though, dude?
You understand, don't you? That once you have Rani drink my draft, my scheme will come to fruition. And we'll be in a position to claim the very finest puppet ever crafted. Just imagine the pure elation.
Yeah. Okay there, bud. So he's literally saying, we're going to make a puppet out of Rani. You understand, don't you? We'll make a puppet out of her.
The dead-eyed doll lets down her guard in your...
He's repeating himself now. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so let's go back to Rani's Rise. I would never give this drought to her, right? Like, I wouldn't. I couldn't. Could I? I shouldn't. Can I? I could. Do I want to? Kind of. I wouldn't mind having a Rani doll. I wouldn't mind having a Rani doll. I'm not opposed to having a Rani doll. Could put her right back there. Like right there, a nice Rani doll. The things I would do to that. Wait, forget it. Forget it. Sounds like a wiener he is. The dude is, he's kind of a dick. He's a big dick. All right, so let's head up and actually, I'll show you that if you come up here, when you approach Rani, you can see it says administer drought, or you can press left or right on the directional pad and you can talk to her. What you want to do is make sure you do not administer the drought and instead switch to talk. And you can't actually speak to her right now because she's sleeping. But once we wake up, that's essentially what we're going to do, I do believe. We do not want to administer the drought to her. You do not want to do that. All right, so we're done with that for right now. I do believe, I don't think, you know what? Let's just make sure we don't have to quit out of the game world. We'll jump back in then. I'm pretty sure we have to wait until she's awake again before we can talk to her. We essentially don't want to give her the drink, though.